And so these 5 bhikshus and this Upanishad bhikshu also have been certified by the Buddha. Certified meaning when they told him about their experience, yeah, and the Buddha said, yeah, that's that. You have been in Samadhi. You are at level of Arhat now. Congratulations. Good. Buddha first came out of enlightenment. I would also like to be there. Taking in all this blessing, you understand, power and I love, When Buddha first come out, he's so generous, you understand me? Whoever come, take it, take it. And he has no worry about karma or nothing at that time from disciple. But even then later on, he has karma because more disciples come, more karma accumulated. And even the Buddha cannot digest it immediately if it keep repeating and coming and not enough time to erase. Just like if you are very dirty, take a few showers, longer time to clean. If you just sweat a little bit, just a little soap or even no soap, you rinse it out. When it's accumulating, if you've been working all day in the hot sun, in the dirt, in cement, in the rock and all that, then of course you're more dirty. And all day, and not just a few minutes or a few 1 hour, 2 hours, different, same. The Buddha, when he first came out, no problem. By the way, I told you these 5 first bhikshu are very bad. They were taking Buddha's blood before, many former lives. You remember now, okay? So that doesn't mean they are good or angels or anything. It's still bad karma, yeah, and not very good, yeah? But the Buddha took them in, no problem. He didn't feel nothing. And another one, Upanishad, came, also no problem. A few more, no problem. But in some time later on, normally Buddha don't mention much about his taking karma or anything, or no, not too much mention in the sutra. But one time something leaked out, like because of the disciples' karma, he has no food to eat for 3 months. He has to take horse feeding, horse food. Just one sentence that we can understand now, leaking out some secret, that the Buddha also took the karma from disciples. And mostly also in the Bible, like Jesus, nobody mentioned that. Jesus also don't say take karma or anything. He said, come to me, you heavy laden. I will, uplift you, quicken you, yeah. But then later, in 1 or 2 sentences, they say, because of disciple karma, he has to be crucified. No need to say a lot. Then we know that it's all the time, just one time. If it mentioned one time, that means all the time, often, yeah. So the Buddha, at that time, it just came out, powerful, strong, don't have disciple, just 1 or 2, or even 2 dozen, 200 is a piece of cake for him. Later on, 2,000, 200,000, or maybe more. Then he crumbled, just for a little bit. And because of the disciple that he could not even stay long in the world. He's supposed to stay long, forever. But Ananda didn't answer, didn't beg him to stay, didn't say, oh, please stay. So finally, Buddha has to go. Nobody invited him to stay. Ananda was blurred and blinded by the karma of all people around him. And the Buddha's disciples' karma as well. See? It's not Ananda alone's fault. It's not his fault alone. It is a magic, web that casts on him and make him oblivious to what the Buddha meant. You see, Buddha cannot obviously say to him, Ananda, I'm going to say that I will stay forever, and then you have to invite me, okay? Buddha cannot do that. But Ananda is not enlightened enough at that time. It all has to be that way. It's not his fault, okay? Only after the Buddha nirvana, the Sangha looked down upon him, thinking he's always been living next to the Buddha and not enlightened enough, so they kick him out. Kick him out of the great assembly. Say, you're not worthy to be in here with us. And then kick him out, and he's so sad and shame, and he went to the forest, sit one night only. He became enlightened, enough to come back. And later become one of Buddha's successor. Huh? But that was Ananda. Don't dream about it, okay? Ananda, he was an ancient Buddha also, okay? He just played his role at that time. Somebody has to play some role, okay? Not like two Buddhas sitting together, okay? Two Buddhas sit together. But don't think that you are also playing your whatever role, like Ananda, okay, huh? Please. So, when the Buddha certified, somebody said, oh, okay, that's level, you are Arhat. That's why he said that. So form is the superior means. At that time, because of the power of the Buddha blessing, so he suddenly realized that all form in this world are impermanent and made of dust only, and then it will return to dust. Yeah. Therefore, he became enlightened at that time. Maybe the Buddha taught him thus, yeah? Because the Buddha also taught this kind of method to some of the bodhisattva at that time. Yeah. Now, so, there's the person now, another bhikkhu, the pure youth, younger monk, adorned with fragrance. That's probably his name. Okay, sometime in India they have names like that, yeah? Remember the Buddha name Clear Light, yeah? It's just a translation of the name, yeah? It's like my name, the Chinese is Hai, translated to pure ocean, huh? Like that. Just like your name, maybe Rose, it's a flower, yeah? Okay. So, the pure youth, one of the pure monk, young, adorned with fragrance, his name, arose from his seat, bowed at the Buddha's feet. Tradition, I told you already, Buddha didn't want to do that. Buddha did not ask anybody to do it, but he just let it be, okay? Otherwise, everybody come up and bow and say, no need, no need. And then everybody else come, no need, no need. He would say all day, no need, please don't. Too much trouble. In my time, it's easier because I talk in the microphone and people record it and you already overheard it. Master said, don't bow to her. Don't pay obeisance, don't prostrate, nothing like that. Also, I don't need a lot of hurrah, okay? All right, now, I know you love me. That's why you forsake your comfortable home to come here cramping together. And I do know that, huh? All right, you can express yourself sometimes, but not always. Okay, no need. We family, okay? If you see your mother coming from work, you clap. Or if your boss coming to work with you, you clap. Okay. But even then, I record it in recording, and we have SMT, tell people, don't need to bow to me. And still, one time, one of Vietnamese or old man, comrade from Vietnam, he want to prostrate to me 3 times. He said because it's a Vietnamese tradition that when you accept by a master that you respect and believe, you must prostrate 3 times. And some also bring some gifts, you know, tradition. But I say, no, nobody prostrate to nobody here. Don't do it. Because if you prostrate to me, I have to prostrate to you, and I'm too old now. My knees doesn't like too much trouble. So I have to tell him many times, so then he stopped. But he did not even feel very, happy about it. For him, it would have been better if he prostrate 3 times. Then his heart would feel more complete.
Fulfilled.
More fulfilled, yeah, more contented, yes. I know that, but I cannot let him. He just have to prostrate to the Buddha somewhere else, yeah? And prostrate, maybe he can do it at home, you know, private, with privacy, in front of the photo, okay, nobody say anything. Why have to do in front of the assembly? And if I let him, then everybody want to do that. Why him? Why? And then everybody come and prostrate, and then we have no time for anything. Look, if I sit here waiting for all of you, come in front of me, prostrate 3 times. Imagine when it will finish. Yeah? And waiting as well, and dusty, and no time for Surangama Sutra, no time for eating dinner, no breakfast, no cleaning the hall, no meditation, nothing, just prostrating all day long. In queue. In queue. Understand? Yes, we have respect inside, and it's fine. I know you love me. Somehow you do, yeah? At least most of you. It doesn't matter if you don't love me. I love you. That's 100%. Okay? Just like one man who was very much in love with one girl, but she's not in love with him. The story I told already before, but it's very appropriate here. So the man, he keep following, he keep like chasing her every way and giving her gifts and stuff like that. And the other friend feels sorry for him. Oh, she doesn't like you. Huh? She doesn't love you. She doesn't care about you. Why you waste your time? No. Our love is 100%. What are you talking about? The man said, who? Who 100%? You mean she loved you 50? He said, no, I love her 100%. My love is enough to cover for both. Yeah, what logic. It's so cute. All right, then. So he said to the Buddha, this adorned with fragrant adorned Bhikshu tell Buddha that I heard the thirst come one teach me to contemplate attentively all conditioned appearances. After I heard thus from the Buddha's instruction, I sat in repose in the quiet of a pure dwelling, just like you sit, in your corner at home meditation. I sit in a quiet corner of a pure dwelling. When I saw the bhikshu light sinking incense, the fragrant scent quietly enter my nostrils. I contemplated this fragrance. It did not come from the wood. It did not come from the emptiness. It did not come from the smoke. And it did not come from the fire. There was no place where it came from, and no place it went to. Because of this, my discriminating mind was dispelled, and I attained the absence of outflows. The third come one certified me and called me adorned with fragrance, according to his experience. Defiling scent suddenly vanished, and wonderful fragrance was both secret and all-pervasive. Again, it was through the adornment of fragrance that I became an arhat. So, the fragrance awakened him. But this is different. It's not like you sit here, I put an incense next to your nose, and you became an arhat. I wish I could. Then I would buy all of the incense in the whole world and put a bunch in front of your nose. Then we are done with, and I don't have to come here. Yeah? And I will go buy incense and put on everybody's nose I can outside in the world. Then we all enlightened. So, is that easy? In this time of Dharma ending age, even, all brainwashed. Okay. That is after he met the Buddha. One of the first disciples here. Buddha is still strong, young, full of power, newly enlightened. Of course, he's newly enlightened, meaning he newly reclaimed his position as a Buddha. Otherwise, he has been Buddha long before we even know what the name of the tree, or even know this word, nothing. Known long before this universe or this earth has been even formed. eons already. So now, when Buddha talked to him, instructed him to contemplate on the conditioned appearances, just any appearance. You know, the Buddha taught him different methods. At that time, and in any time, I'm telling you, most masters don't teach you immediately the Kuan Yin method. Have to first purify you, like Milarepa. His master make him work and work and work from one house to another, saying there, not good enough, make another one over there. And then over there, no good, take it, make it over there. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Also same it with many Indian masters before. They teach you something else first. So like that. So the Buddha taught this bhikkhu when he first came. When he first came, he wasn't even monk, yeah? Maybe just the lay people and who want to follow him. Then they became monk later on. Because if they want to stay with the Buddha, they have to take care of themselves, you know? They cannot just rely on the Buddha to go shopping, go shopping for them or cooking for them, yeah? Or make money, buy food for them. No, cannot, huh? Okay. So after he heard this, the Buddha tell him to concentrate, you know, in meditation and conditioned form. Conditioned form means it will be born and then it will die. Just like our life is conditioned like that. Sometimes some teacher, or maybe Buddha at that time also teach you to contemplate on the light. Yeah, one light, like the flame of the candle. Okay, when I saw the bhikkhu light sinking incense, the fragrance, you know, that's why he attained the absence of outflows, means he is purified. Yeah, good. No more mundane thoughts will come from his mind or enter his mind. Understand? No obstruction. The Buddha certified him and called him adorned with fragrance. And then any defiling scent suddenly vanished, and wonderful fragrance was both secret and all pervasive. You see, this is different type of fragrance that he smelled. He saw the bhikkhu, other bhikkhu were lighting incense. Some incense were sinking, maybe half broken already, and no more flame, no more burning. So some bhikkhu, some monks, take turn, probably on duty. They come and light this incense again. Sinking means no more. You see, the incense was like falling down, the ash falling, no more burning. So some bhikkhu lighting it. And then at that time, he happened to be nearby. And he saw it, and then he smelled the incense. But it was both secret and all pervasive, meaning he saw it outside, he smelled it from his nose, but then he can feel the whole universe, the whole earth was filled with the fragrance. That's why it's all pervasive. Yes. And then he attained Arhat, fine. So the Buddha asked about perfect penetration. As I have been certified to it, the adornment of fragrance is the superior mean. For him, it's a superior means. Okay? For him, of course.